I'm gonna have to dog walk this hoe again. Damn, like, this is 3 videos, and now niggas gonna sit here and say I'm obsessed with this bitch, and I'm not. I just really don't like this hoe, and I watch Baddies Caribbean, and every fucking episode, it's her doing some dumb shit that I gotta talk about. Hi, how are you? I'm back. I watched Baddies last night, and bro, this episode exposed a lot more about Mariah Lynn than I think that y'all are really catching on to. This bitch is a fucking liar. I want y'all to follow me, because every time I make a video about Mariah being a dumbass bitch, there's someone in the comments like, oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, Mariah's not that bad. No, she's every kind of bad. All bad. Left, right, up, down, inside out, bad. Rotten. Let's start here. In the middle of these girls talking, after they did their first 2 rounds, and they finally stopped to talk, and they're doing all that screaming back and forth, did anybody else peep this? Ahna said, when I was talking to your mom, or when I was walking past her or whatever, I heard her on the phone. I don't know if she was talking to you or if she was talking to somebody else, but she said, yeah, I see her. What you want me to do? Go get her? And Mariah Lynn responded to that saying, yeah, I told my mom not to touch you. So you admitted that you was on the phone during this whole ordeal. So now that leads me to believe that in the midst of you talking to your mother, who saw you was talking shit to make your mom feel bold enough to go beat her up. So again, this all traces back to Mariah Lynn. And I hate that nobody was asking the pertinent question of what was you saying about Ahna for your mom to feel like she had any kind of right to put her hands on her. Like, truly. 2, you've admitted several different times on all these different episodes discussing this whole thing about your mom. You have admitted that your mom is like kind of uncontrollable. She's a wildcat. She's a wildfire. She kind of can go all over the place, up, down, left, right. So if you know that, why the fuck are you bringing her to any sort of baddies location? In fact, why are you having her even stay in the same hotel or resort that the other baddies are staying in? And you running your mouth, you talking shit about these girls. Now your mom being the wildcat, my dog is playing with her toy, excuse me. Being the wildcat and uncontrollable woman that you claim that she is, you lit that fire in her. You put the battery in her back. Again, it all comes back to Mariah Lynn. 3, I don't know what kind of international superstar you think you are, or what kind of musician you think you are. You have that one song that you ride off of, and it's getting corny now because don't nobody give a fuck. But you ain't making no money, baby. You have to use the company dollar, the company card, for you to take care of your personal business. That's not how that works, sweetheart. Like, when you work a 9 to 5, you work corporately, wherever. Any kind of personal stuff, personal related, like things like a funeral, a wedding, or whatever, that's all on you. You can't be using company time, money, cards, nothing. So why the fuck are you using Zeus money to fund your grandma's burial or spreading of the ashes? This was very inappropriate and unprofessional. You're supposed to do this shit away from the baddies. And so now you sat here half of this episode pissed off at Biggie and Tasiki for not jumping in and fighting for you. Meanwhile, again, why are you doing this during baddie time? Like, you're always going to have your grandmother's ashes. You can literally do this any other time when you're not filming. Now, what number am I on? 3? Probably on 3. I think it's 3. Can we get into the fact that every time Mariah Lynn fights, she turns to everybody else in the room that had nothing to do with her fight and gets mad at them? Like, immediately when she was done fighting Ahna, she turns to Biggie and says, oh, and don't ever ask me to defend you. I can't believe you. This is shocking. Don't ever ask me to defend you. Time out, Mariah. Time out, time out, time out. Let's go back last season, because we was all there. Wasn't you sitting there laughing and kikiing with the same bitches that was tormenting Biggie every fucking episode? When did you jump in and stop your fucking friends from beating on Biggie, who's supposedly your friend? Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, right, never. So why did you expect her to jump in for you? And it's always been a thing that Ahna and Biggie were closer friends on the show, which is why we was calling out Ahna and Tasiki and all them other bitches for not having her friends back. So I'm just kind of confused as to what made you think Biggie was supposed to stand up for you, because you was literally laughing and kikiing and staying in hotel rooms with the same bitches that are fighting her every fucking day. And I feel like you proved to me that you jump into Siki's fights because you expect her to jump in for your fight. Because the way you was like, oh my God, you're supposed to be my friend, but you letting her talk shit about me. Tasiki was been talking to you this whole fucking time. What more is she supposed to do? She's already told you that she's friends with both you and Ahna. So what more is she supposed to do? She's not going to swing on Ahna because she cool with her. And this whole entire time, I have not seen Tasiki sit down with Ahna full out like she's been doing with you and talk about the situation. In fact, she told you just have a conversation with her and let's figure this out. Like, yeah, get your ones. I understand you. I feel you. Because if it was my mom, I would have did the same thing. But let's look at it from a realistic perspective. She's trying to help your dumb ass out. So Tasiki did what the fuck she's supposed to do as your friend. And she's also kind of confused because she's like, well, wasn't y'all supposed to be cool? So now what's all this about? What more do you want from her? You always got a cop attitude with everybody else who got nothing to do with your shit. This is why I be saying she don't stand on business, because now to her business is everybody else's business, and it's not. She gotta bring in 4, 5, 6 different people to come and defend her when really you need to be defending yourself. You put yourself in this predicament. Now stand on it. By yourself. I also want to know at the end of the episode when she was talking to Tasiki, I just want to say all that, oh, fuck, wow, boo, boo, yeah, bitch. I don't know what the fuck you think it is, boy. Ugh, all that weird fucking cosplay, ghetto black girl energy that she was doing. That shit went out the window again. I'm going to keep calling her out about this. Because as soon as Taseki got up in her face and was like, I don't know what more you expected me to do, she was like, oh, well, babes, I just felt like you left me high and dry, babes. Like, we could talk about this later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ah! Keep the same energy with Taseki, baby. Like, if you're going to act all fake ghetto, fake hip-hop, fake whatever, black girls that I don't know who you think act like this. If you're going to act like that in the house and make this your whole persona, you better do that even when Taseki checking you for your mouth and your behavior. I told you she a cosplaying ass hoe. I told y'all. I'm really going to try my best to make this the last time I ever talk about this bitch, because I'm really over her. I do not like her. I will never like her. I find her very insulting. I don't think she's smart. Don't think she needs to be on baddies. And I wish these baddies would really, like, hold her to the flame. And Biggie, I don't fuck with you for your whole, like, oh, Gretchen should be able to say the N-word because it's just a word. You got me fucked up there. You got me fucked up. I haven't been fucking with you ever since you said that shit. But I will rock with you for the fact that you see through this shit. Like, why would you bring your mom over here to the baddie's house and expect her to not get touched, especially when you acting weird? Thank you, Biggie. You smart. And I want to say, now she's cosplaying as a Puerto Rican white woman who likes to call the manager when her husband's hamburger isn't fucking correct. That's who she... You see this? You see this? This is a white woman. Where's all your little glitters, your big hair with the titty out and the this and the that? Where's all this, like, black girl costuming that you be doing every fucking confessional? They made you look so dainty and innocent here, but I'm sorry. When it comes to me, you will never, ever, ever get the clean cut. I'm so sorry. I will make sure you always get the villain edit when you're stupid. All right, I'm off this bitch. How about Jesus? Jesus is great, isn't he?